Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Nick, or Refwo, back with another video yet again today. Hope you guys have all been well. Guys, I haven't posted in a month. And now hold on, I could explain. For any of you wondering, it's a long, weird story, but basically my phone went out of storage. But it doesn't actually make sense because I don't take pictures of myself. I don't even have that much pictures, no screenshots, no videos, none of that. So long story short, it was basically a glitch. It said I used up all my gigabytes, even though I don't use the phone at all. And I had to take it to the Apple store. And now, full transparency, I didn't take it to the Apple store because I was procrastinating. And then when I finally took it to the Apple store, they hit me with that, you got to make an appointment. You can't just come in here. So I lost full. I was like, all right, you know what? It's not that serious. And then I delayed it, dried it on. And then I finally fixed my phone. And now we're back. But guys, that's one of the reasons, and the main reason why I haven't really been uploading is because I've been really just working on my business. And, I want to share something that I've been thinking about, something that I've been struggling with recently that I want to share. Maybe it can help some of you guys. So guys, if you guys don't know my story, I don't think I ever really talked about it. Some of you might know if you know me in real life. But long story short, a couple years back when I was 19 years old is when I first got started in real estate. And I was always like an optimistic kid. I was the opposite of analysis paralysis. I would literally take so much action without having much information. I was the opposite. Like, I was a pure action taker. All you had to tell me what to do was look at direction, go that direction, and I'd be running towards that direction. And now this is a great thing and a bad thing. It was great until it went bad. Guys, long story short, I took way too much action doing the wrong thing. I was taking the wrong action, which led me to lose thousands. I'm talking like triple digit, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Guys, long story short, I was taking action, but I was taking the wrong action. I was buying the wrong properties. I was being too greedy. Like, greed really is a sin. And looking back at it, yeah, it's really just greed that led me down to my downfall. I used to be this absolute go-getter, and that loss, it literally haunted me. It haunted me and everybody around me because I took my family into a worse position, into a very, very bad spot. And that loss basically changed my whole program. Guys, that loss took me out the game completely. And it was only this past year when I turned 23 is when I really started to get back into real estate. These past couple of years since I was 19 years old, I had to work 2 jobs, build my money back up. I was literally grinding, selling everything I can, doing everything I can to get some money. And that loss, like, it scarred me. It put trauma in me. Guys, it took me so long to even build the confidence to get back into real estate. And even in my time off while I was still working, yes, I always still studied real estate. I was always watching from afar. I would still always try to learn where I went wrong, what mistakes I made, and I made a lot of them. But guys, it basically turned me into this person that became scared of everything. I had to literally face my own demons. There was so much bad beliefs in my head. I lost all my confidence. Everything that I thought I knew, I didn't know anything because I lost everything. I think it's called analysis paralysis, whatever that word is, guys. I became this person that used to want to know every answer. Every problem that might come up, I needed to have a solution to it, or else I didn't feel confident to take that action. And that ruined me because, again, I was studying real estate for a long time, but I didn't feel confident in the knowledge that I had because of past experiences. At 19 years old, when I took the action to buy those couple properties that were bad properties, I had that confidence, but I had that confidence in the wrong knowledge. Basically, where I'm getting to is no matter how much you study, no matter how much problems you think might occur, and you try to find answers for those problems, I promise you, and this is something like I get mad at myself for, because if I knew this, I would have jumped in way earlier as soon as I could. I was just so scared. But no matter how much things you think that are going to come up that you have to know about, no matter what, I promise you, this is a promise, there's always going to be more problems that you just don't know the answers to. You just simply don't know what you don't know. And you'll only know if you step into the fire. Guys, basically, those couple of years since I was 19 to like 23 years old, I bought courses. I studied everything. I literally learned everything about real estate. I learned development. I learned fix and flip. I learned construction. I literally bought a whole construction course just so I could understand construction. You don't have to do all that. I was just so insecure about my own knowledge that I never wanted to fail again. Guys, I say that to say that I thought I knew everything about real estate. I thought I became so secure in my knowledge that any problem that came about, I would have a solution for. And so this past year, I scaled up to, I believe I'm at 7 units right now, 7 properties. So currently my portfolio is I have 5 stabilized properties, meaning getting rented out to tenants. I have 2 under construction, and I have another 3 closing sometime this year. hopefully, ideally next month in November. And guys, you guys might be asking, well, Nick, how did you get to 10 properties so quick? What did you do? Are you made out of money? Did your pops give you the money? No, none of that. Guys, I promise you everything happens for a reason. You need to watch these past videos, but I genuinely believe, and God is so good because for some reason deep down, I genuinely believe that I was supposed to fail. I was supposed to have that setback. I was supposed to take that action, and it was supposed to scar me because that fear set me down a rabbit hole. That knowledge that I acquired throughout those years of just sitting back, laying back at the bench, just watching the game, watching everybody else build success and build portfolios, I was sitting back learning the fastest way to come back and to come back stronger. I learned how to scale. I learned how to build a big real estate portfolio. And this next year, guys, I'm going to go for at least 30 properties. And I know that sounds out of normal. I know that sounds stupid to a lot of you guys, but I promise you, like, it's possible. If there's other people that could do it, I promise you could do it too. But guys, I say that to say, even though I have 10 houses this 1 year, it might sound that I'm doing good. But guys, you guys don't understand. If like everybody thinks I'm doing good, but if only you guys saw how much I failed. Guys, no matter how much knowledge I thought I knew, there was so much more problems that came about. And problems that I'm still working on today. Like literally last week I had a problem that I had to discuss and I was stressing. Every day is stress. But this is the life you pick if you want freedom. You only have to stress for a little bit to acquire that knowledge, to get that solution, to overcome the problem. Once you overcome the problem, it's no longer a problem. And at every new level, there's a new devil. So every time you grow, every time you get better, there's another problem that's going to come to challenge you. You have to understand that good and bad are always going on in our life. And every time you grow, there's always going to be a new problem. Now I have to focus on hiring employees. Now I have to focus on dealing and trusting contractors. Now I have to focus on building systems for my team. A couple months ago, I just had to focus on how to find a deal, how to talk to agents. At every new level, you guys get the point. You get better. But as you get better, the challenges get harder. But the challenges, they're dealable because you get stronger. I don't want to make it look like it's all sunshines and rainbows. Guys, even today, like I'm still in the business with you guys. I'm not successful at all yet. Will I be rich? Of course, I know I am. But I'm still in the business. I'm still in the day-to-day. I'm still stressing. I'm still enjoying the stress though. This is a good thing. Like I asked for these challenges. I asked to be strong. I asked to be a good business owner. I asked for a big real estate portfolio. Of course, problems are going to come along with that because I have to grow into this person that achieves the big portfolio. I have to grow into this person that can achieve the Bugattis, the mansions, the perfect wife. You guys get the point. God will always give you what you want, but he's going to give you challenges to shape you into the person that could achieve the things that you want. And this is where I started getting so close to God because guys, you guys don't understand. Like I used to be so depressed. Like that loss took me out the game completely. Like it literally changed my whole programming. I was literally like people get sad over getting rejected by girls. People get sad over failing a test. Like I was genuinely sad. I literally like damn near went bankrupt. Everything that I ever worked for, gone. I saw my family hurt because of me. It was all my fault. Like it literally changed my programming. It like scarred me so bad to a point where I was so scared to even do anything. I lost my full confidence in myself. I was so scared to make a decision in anything, not even just real estate. Every decision that I ever wanted to make in real life, I would always question myself because do I actually know what to do? I don't. I lost that confidence. And I was just suffering so badly. I was in such a low state that the only thing that got me through was God. I needed to put my faith in something bigger than me, something more powerful than me. And it was putting my faith in God and understanding that, okay, whoa, maybe this is God. Maybe God has been working the whole time. God has been working the whole time because I was supposed to go through that failure. Because that failure, it might have set me back from the face of it, but it led me and it prepared me for this bigger success. I promise you, if I was doing what I was doing back then at 19 years old, I wouldn't have been able to scale up so fast. I would have still probably been working 2 jobs, just hating my life. I don't like working 2 jobs at all. And now I'm living like a stress-free life. I shouldn't say stress-free. I'm still stressing every day, but it's a good stress. It's stress that makes me grow. It's not stress that makes me depressed and sad about life and hating my life. No, it's good stress. This is like stress like, yes, I need this because more money, more problems, and more problems equals more money. So give me the problems. And so guys, basically, I know this video is a bit long, but God is always working in your favor. And I say that in every video because God has been the only thing been able to get me through this. I'm telling you, I was in the worst of the worst spot. I was at the lowest of the lowest of the barrel. Literally, like I felt like every day was just living hell. At one point, I just didn't even want anything to do with life. It was just so sad. It was just such a bad situation. And the only thing that got me out of that was God, was hoping that there was a better situation out there for me, was hoping that for some reason I could achieve this vision. No matter how bad your life looks right now, that vision that you have inside of your head, whatever that vision looks like to you, I promise it's achievable. And I'm going to be living proof of that. Like, I am living proof of this. But wait until like I actually get to like hundreds of millions of dollars, that you guys are going to see that everything that I'm talking about is real. God will give you everything that you want. You're just not aware and seeing it. You asked to be stronger, so God is going to make you feel weaker. You asked to become a better person, so God is going to put you in situations where you have to become a better person. You guys get the point. God is always giving you everything you want, but it's until you actually have the awareness to see that he's always working in your favor, you'll never realize. But guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'm sorry for not posting in a month if any of you care. But guys, anyways, it's been your boy Nick, or Refwo. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Tell a grandma, to tell an auntie, to tell an uncle, to share the channel. It's been your boy, and I'll catch you guys next time. Love y'all. Bye.